Good morning. Today in Business Success in Six with Stacie, I have Jason Kleinschmidt here from Aviators Fox Valley Wrestling. Jason, thanks so much for jumping on with us today.
Thanks for having me.
So how this is going to work is I'm going to ask you 6 questions. We're going to keep it at about 6 minutes and share with our audience and community about your business and what you do in business. Is that okay?
Sounds great.
That sounds awesome. Okay. The first question is, when people ask what your business does, how do you describe it?
We train people in the sport of wrestling in folk style, which is the traditional style here in the United States, and then also the Olympic styles of freestyle and Greco wrestling.
Awesome. What is the age range that you're training people?
We've had wrestlers from as young as 4 all the way to college age wrestlers, 22, 23. Now we're getting wrestlers from other parts of the world that are coming into wanting to train as well. So we have another wrestler that's coming in from Mexico. I think he's 20 years old right now. And then we've had other wrestlers as well, between 22 and 23, coming in to train too.
That's super exciting. What were your plans when you started your business, and how have they changed?
Well, I originally started in 2008, and it was basically I was a high school coach at the time, and I wanted wrestlers to wrestle outside of the high school season. Traditionally, the season is from November to the end of February for high school wrestlers. So I wanted them to wrestle March, April, May, and get more mat time to get better. And I started a freestyle Greco program, which Aviators at the time, or still, and wanted them to get extra mat time in and wrestle in the springtime. And from there, just every single year, we got more and more wrestlers from the area that wanted to come in and train. And about 6 years ago, we got our own facility. We rented a space. And then 2 years ago, just during COVID, we got our own standalone facility with 2.5 mats. And then we have for the big room, and then we have another smaller room with about a half, 2/3 of a mat in there as well.
Congratulations on that. That's a big success.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely. If someone asked me, when we first started that this is what would happen, I don't know if I'd believe it.
Okay, well, that's great. It's super exciting, and it's probably really helpful for all of the wrestlers to actually know the space that they're going into and not worry about other people potentially having to come in. Is that true?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, we don't have to roll up mats; they're always down. I know some people have issues with that, and we can come in and 24-hour access.
That sounds very efficient. What is the biggest way that you impact the community?
Great question. And we have people from that drive many distances to come to our practice, our training facilities. With that, we also I run 2 tournaments here in the Fox Valley area. And then last week, I just got back home, taking students or wrestlers to Europe. So multiple times I'll take wrestlers overseas to go on trips. So we wrestled in two tournaments, and then did a wrestling camp as well. So they're in 4 countries: Sweden, Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia. So we have a lot of multiple ways that we impact the community with, and mostly again, youth wrestlers. More generally, our kids are from 12 to 18 years old. I would say we definitely have younger age groups as well, but that's kind of our big core of wrestlers in that age range.
That's awesome. And I think about being an athlete and being in sports, and there's so much discipline that you learn from that, and in getting used to other people, and it's absolutely incredible what you're doing, helping these kids, be a mentor for these kids as they grow up, and having somebody outside of their family to talk to probably as well. So very neat.
Correct.
And
yeah.
And then also exposing them to another culture. That's huge as well, or several other cultures if you're taking them to that many countries.
Yeah, so I did a semester abroad when I was in college, and I thought at that point in time, like, how could I, like you said, influence kids here in Wisconsin and USA to, to see what other cultures and see what it's like. Um, and it's taken me a while to do that, but now I'm finally able to do that. And then last year I started an international tournament here in the Fox Valley. So I brought multiple countries, 7 different countries, to come here to see our culture and to come wrestle. Um, and it was a great experience, and we'll do it again in April. Looks like we'll have more countries coming in to experience what it's like here in the U.S. and continue to grow the sport of wrestling, but also, learn from each other.
That's inspiring. What is one challenge that you have faced that other business owners could learn from?
I think one challenge is definitely being patient, but also don't listen to the naysayers, the people that say that you can't do it, it can't be done, because you just got to find a way to do it and make it work.
That's great advice. Thank you. What does the future look like for you, and do you have an exit plan?
But I have no exit plan. I plan on doing this for many years. It's been great. Keeps me going every single day. Very busy, but I like that. I like being busy. I will continue to coach wrestling. Hoping to that I can have more coaches that can help promote the sport. And I keep looking for new challenges, new ways for us to be innovative in the sport of wrestling, but also, be a direct and positive influence on the kids. So I definitely see us traveling more and more in the future, um, and seeing other cultures, as well as, hopefully that we can have some wrestler that'll be in the Olympics in the future that has been with Aviators Wrestling.
That's so cool. All subjects open. What inspires you most?
Great question. I think it comes down to, inspires me is people that say that can't be done, or there's no way you can do that. Um, you know, I remember when I was in high school, I had a guidance counselor that said there's no way you should go to college, and I used that as motivation, and proved them wrong, and continue to do it every day.
Cool. That's inspiring right there. Well, congratulations on your success at Aviators, Fox Valley. If somebody wants to enroll their students or get more information, what would be the best way for them to do that?
We have our website, Aviators at Fox Valley. You can also email aviators.foxvalley@gmail.com. You can use a search engine as well, Aviators Wrestling. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, all the other social media. So there's
Perfect.
many different ways you can find us.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, and good luck in April for that international event again. That sounds really, really exciting.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thanks, you too.